Hi, today's job search tip of the day is to focus on those things that you can control. I learned many years ago, but not before my kids were grown, unfortunately, and after a divorce and all the many things that come into play as an adult in one's life. But I did finally learn that the best thing that you can do whenever you're faced with a hard situation is to first and foremost think about what can I control in this circumstance? What is it that I can influence? And then just let the rest go. Simple as that. Well, it's not really that simple, as you know, if you've been through a hard time or if you're going through a hard time now. But if you force yourself to focus on those things that you do absolutely have control over, you'll probably fare better and with a little bit more of your emotion intact and upbeat than you would otherwise. And it can be very helpful to not only yourself, but those around you to really just take stock of your situation objectively as you can, and identify those things that you can control. You can start out having a sheet of paper and drawing a line down the middle. Write down everything that you're worried about or that is bothering you. On one side, put the things that you could do something about. On the other side, put things that you can't really do anything about. You'll probably find that most of the things that you are worried about, you can't really do anything about. So you should just fold over that side of the paper and focus on those things that you can control and create a plan to address those issues as you can. Anytime you catch yourself thinking about the other things that you can't control, flip over the other side of the paper and look at your heading, can't control, and just flip the paper back. After a while, you'll train yourself to quit focusing on the things that you can't affect or change in any way and identify those things that are really taking energy from you, so that you'll have more energy to do things that you want to do or need to do to get yourself back to work. It takes an awful lot to get back to work these days, and it really does take a positive attitude. Otherwise, you're just going to miss opportunities if your focus is such that you can only see those things that are negative or going wrong or that you're having a hard time with or that are issues for you, you're going to miss a whole lot. If you want to just try a quick exercise, I know it feels kind of silly, but take your hands and put them over your eyes like this and close down and think about what you see in terms of the room that you're in. You might see a floor, you might see a wall, you might see a couple keys on your keyboard, depending on how close you made that little tunnel over your eyes. But the bottom line is you only saw a very, very small portion of the room that you're in the house in which you live, in the neighborhood in which you live, in the city and state and so forth. So you'll begin to get an idea of just what you might be missing if you are continuing to focus on your issues or your concerns too much without having a plan or a way to attack them or address them or resolve them. And certainly if you're wasting energy on things you can't change, that's not going to help your current situation. So I hope this job search tip has helped you. Again, today's job search tip of the day is to focus on those things you can change. I look forward to hearing that you got the job. Take care.